everybody, welcome back to another conversation with the Commissioner. We are here on a beautiful day, but it is really hot, and so no surprise people are going to be flocking to scenes like this to go head to pools, lakes, and rivers to cool off. So really important to cool off and to have fun, but it does come with some risk and danger. So thank you for being here with me today. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
I am Olivia Hesler. I am the Adolescent Fatality Prevention Coordinator at the Indiana Department of Health and the Division of Family Health Data and Fatality Prevention.
Well, I really appreciate the work that you guys do. So this team reviews all the upper fatalities that we have in babies, kids, and adults as well. And one of the things that they talk about is prevention, specifically for drowning. So unfortunately, we do have several drownings of Indiana kiddos every single year, and they are preventable. So why don't we talk about some of the ways that we can prevent these really tragic things from happening?
Yeah, like you mentioned, drownings are very preventable. The huge piece of drowning prevention is going to be active supervision. 88% of child drowning deaths occur with at least one adult present. So we want to make sure that there is a responsible, designated adult that is aware and agrees that they are actively supervising the children in or near water, and everyone is aware who this supervisor is. We like to say when everyone is watching, no one is watching. So we have these water watcher lanyards that have that bright orange color with that visual, physical representation of who the assigned supervisor is when children are in and around water. That way we can keep an eye on the kiddos at all times.
I love this. So it's when you have this lanyard on, you know, okay, it's my turn, I'm watching the kids, and then you can, take turns if you need to go, I don't know, flip some hot dogs on the grill or whatever that may be. So thank you so much. That's a really first good idea. I think one of the other things that we talked about is making sure that your phone is down. I think this is an easy habit for us to have, right, as adults, is to be flipping through our phones. So make sure the phones are away. Eyes are always and constantly on the water. Make sure that you have a designated person.
Yep, that designated person is aware and agrees and will not engage in distracting activities like playing on a phone.
Okay, so we talked about the importance of having adult supervision, identifying one person, making sure that they're rotating every 15 minutes, phones down, but a phone available in case it is needed, and just really paying attention to the kiddos in water. But another way that you can help prevent drownings and near drownings is with flotation devices. And we do prefer, right, a specific one. So tell me about what you have here.
Yeah, so the appropriate life jacket for children to wear should be U.S. Coast Guard approved. The two recommended types for children are type 1 and type 2. Both of these life jackets will flip an unconscious wearer onto their back and into a safe position where the chances of drowning are reduced. So this is an example of a type 2 U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket that a kiddo can wear.
Awesome. So something you taught me is that unfortunately almost 70% of drownings occur during non-swim time. So tell me about some ways that families can protect their kiddos so that we can not have those non-swimming time drownings.
Yeah, so fencing is going to be the first layer of protection when it comes to drowning. We encourage four-sided isolation fencing. It goes around the pool, keeps it separate from the house and the yard, and this can reduce a child's risk of drowning by 83% compared to three-sided fencing that encloses house, pool, and yard all together. With these fencing, we also want to encourage self-closing and self-latching gates, where these latches are positioned out of reach of small children so they cannot gain access to the pool area. Another layer of protection could be pool covers. This could, we want to make sure that these are closed when the pool is not in use to prevent children from gaining access to the water. Additionally, we want to keep all doors and windows leading to pool areas closed at all times. We can install alarms on doors, windows, gates, or even the pool now to alert adults when children are potentially heading in or near water.
So lots of ways to keep the pool safe. For me, something parents can do today, right now, is just the decision of what kind of swimsuit to wear. So the difference between a blue swimsuit or a hot pink, hot orange, hot green that you can easily see under the water compared to this can save a life. All right, there's one other important thing that we need to make sure we talk about, and that is swim lessons. So why don't you tell me about what are those recommendations?
So the American Academy of Pediatrics recommends swim lessons beginning at 1 year of age. Basic swim lessons include how to enter and exit the water, tread water, and propel themselves at least 25 yards.
Excellent. And we know that many of our counties across the state, especially our rural communities, really struggle to get access to swim lessons. So we're really excited that through Health First Indiana, many of our local health departments and counties are actually sponsoring families to be able to get those really important swim lessons for their kiddos. So we want to make sure everybody knows where to go so they can get more information on all this really important topic. So where can we send people?
If you go onto the IDOH website and type water safety into the search bar, you will get access to our website with a lot of additional resources and links to other pages.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being here with me today on this beautiful but hot day. Okay, everybody, we'll see you next time.